You've been running around all day, taking care of responsibilities at work, helping out friends, managing family obligations, everything except yourself. Sound familiar? Now ask yourself, when was the last time you took a break to relax or do something that makes you happy? In today's fast-paced world, taking time for self-care can sometimes feel selfish, but here's the truth. It's one of the most important things you can do for your mental health. In this video, we'll dive into why self-care isn't selfish and explore the mental health benefits you simply can't afford to ignore. Before we get into the benefits, let's clear up what self-care really means. Self-care isn't just about bubble baths and face masks, although those can be part of it. At its core, self-care means intentionally taking steps to look after your physical, emotional, and mental well-being. It's about making choices that recharge you so you can feel your best and handle life's challenges more effectively. Self-care can take many forms, such as getting enough sleep and rest, eating nutritious meals, exercising regularly, taking time to relax and de-stress, engaging in hobbies or activities that bring you joy, setting boundaries to protect your mental and emotional health. The key is to find what works for you and to make self-care a priority, not an afterthought. One of the biggest misconceptions about self-care is that it's selfish. Many people feel guilty for taking time out for themselves, thinking they should always be busy taking care of others or being productive. But here's the thing. You can't pour from an empty cup. Think of it this way. When you're on an airplane, they always tell you to put on your oxygen mask first before helping others. Why? Because if you don't take care of yourself, you won't be able to effectively care for others. The same applies to your mental and emotional health. By practicing self-care, you're actually better equipped to handle responsibilities, be there for loved ones, and manage stress. In fact, taking time for yourself doesn't just benefit you, it benefits everyone around you. So, why is self-care so important for your mental health? Let's dive into some of the key benefits that come from making self-care a regular part of your life. One of the most immediate benefits of self-care is its ability to reduce stress and anxiety. When you're constantly on the go and dealing with life's demands, it's easy to become overwhelmed. Taking time for yourself allows your mind and body to relax, giving you a break from the pressure. Whether it's taking a few minutes to meditate, going for a walk, or simply reading a book, these small acts of self-care can help calm your nervous system and lower cortisol levels, the hormone associated with stress. As a result, you'll feel more grounded and better able to cope with challenges. Life is full of ups and downs, and how we handle those challenges is a big part of our emotional health. Self-care helps build emotional resilience, the ability to bounce back from difficult situations. When you take care of yourself, you're better able to manage your emotions, maintain a positive outlook, and navigate tough times without feeling completely drained. Incorporating activities like journaling, therapy, or simply talking to a friend about your feelings can be powerful ways to boost emotional resilience and take care of your mental health. Believe it or not, practicing self-care can actually improve your relationships. When you're running on empty, it's hard to show up fully for the people you care about. You might become irritable, short-tempered, or distant because you're too exhausted to engage emotionally. By prioritizing self-care, you're giving yourself the energy and emotional capacity to nurture your relationships. When you feel good mentally and physically, you're more patient, understanding, and present with others. It's easier to communicate, connect, and offer support when you've taken care of your own needs first. It might seem counterintuitive, but taking time for self-care can actually make you more productive in the long run. When you're constantly working without taking breaks, your brain gets tired and your focus starts to slip. This leads to burnout and decreased efficiency. On the other hand, when you make time for self-care, you're giving your mind a chance to recharge. Studies show that regular breaks and downtime improve cognitive function, creativity, and problem-solving skills. Whether it's taking a short walk, doing a quick workout, or practicing mindfulness, these moments of self-care can lead to better focus and more effective work. Taking care of yourself sends a powerful message: I matter. When you prioritize your well-being, you're reinforcing the idea that you're worthy of time, care, and attention. This can have a significant impact on your self-esteem and confidence. Think about it. When you neglect your own needs, you're essentially telling yourself that your health and happiness don't matter. Over time, this can chip away at your self-worth. On the flip side, regular self-care helps build a positive relationship with yourself, boosting your self-confidence and helping you feel more in control of your life. Burnout is a state of emotional, physical, and mental exhaustion caused by prolonged stress. It's common in people who are constantly pushing themselves to the limit without taking time to rest or recharge. Burnout can lead to feelings of helplessness, detachment, and a lack of motivation, making it hard to function in both your personal and professional life. Self-care is one of the most effective ways to prevent burnout. By regularly taking time for yourself, you're giving your mind and body the rest they need to stay healthy and energized. This helps you avoid reaching the point of total exhaustion and ensures that you can continue to show up for your responsibilities without feeling completely drained. Self-care isn't a one-size-fits-all concept. There are different types of self-care, and it's important to find the right balance that works for you. Let's take a look at the main categories of self-care. Taking care of your body is an essential part of self-care. This includes getting enough sleep, eating healthy foods, staying hydrated, and exercising regularly. Physical self-care also involves listening to your body's needs, whether that means resting when you're tired, stretching after a long day, or taking a relaxing bath to soothe sore muscles. Emotional self-care involves acknowledging and processing your emotions in a healthy way. This might include talking to a therapist, journaling about your feelings, practicing gratitude, or simply allowing yourself to feel and express emotions without judgment. It's about giving yourself permission to experience your emotions fully and finding ways to cope with difficult feelings. Your mind needs care just as much as your body does. Mental self-care involves activities that stimulate your mind and reduce stress. This could be reading, learning something new, solving puzzles, or practicing mindfulness. It's also about setting boundaries to protect your mental space, saying no when necessary, and taking breaks from things that overwhelm you. Human beings are social creatures, and maintaining healthy relationships is crucial for mental health. Social self-care involves spending time with friends, family, and loved ones who support and uplift you. It also means setting boundaries with people who drain your energy or cause unnecessary stress. Spiritual self-care doesn't have to be religious. It's about connecting with something greater than yourself, whether that's through meditation, spending time in nature, practicing mindfulness, or engaging in activities that give you a sense of purpose and fulfillment. Starting a self-care routine doesn't have to be complicated. Here are some simple steps to get started. The first step to creating a self-care routine is to identify your specific needs. What areas of your life are causing the most stress? Where do you feel depleted or burned out? Once you've identified these areas, you can start incorporating self-care practices that address them. One of the biggest obstacles to self-care is feeling like you don't have enough time. But the truth is, self-care doesn't have to take hours. It can be as simple as taking a 10-minute break to relax, meditate, or do something that makes you happy. The key is to prioritize self-care and make it a regular part of your routine, even if it's just a few minutes each day. Setting boundaries is a crucial part of self-care. This means learning to say no when necessary, delegating tasks when you're overwhelmed, and protecting your time and energy from things that drain you. By setting clear boundaries, you're making space for self-care and ensuring that you have time to recharge. Self-care isn't about perfection, it's about progress. Be kind to yourself and recognize that self-care looks different for everyone. It's okay if you don't always get it right, or if you need to adjust your routine as you go. The important thing is to make self-care a priority and to treat yourself with compassion along the way. Self-care isn't selfish. It's essential for maintaining good mental health and overall well-being. By taking time to care for yourself, you're not only improving your own quality of life, but also becoming better equipped to handle life's challenges and support those around you. Remember, taking care of yourself is the first step toward living a healthier, happier life.